Hi everyone, I'm coming on because I am back at McCredie Hotsprings and I wanted to bring you along. Last time I was here there was snow on the ground, but today it is nice and sunny, and so hopefully I'm able to get some pictures of the hot springs. And I actually passed the day use area and went up the street to the next road on the right. I don't know exactly the name, I'll have to look again, but I turned right and parked because last time that's the way I went out instead of trying to cross the logs and all that stuff, which was fun. But yeah, I'm back spending time in nature. I hope you guys are out spending time in nature too. Sorry about that sound. There's some people leaving, so we're hoping, since it's about 3:30, I think it's about the same time I got here last time, that some people are going to be heading out as we come in. So I will just kind of take you along with me so you guys can see, and I am so glad you're here with me. Get out in nature today. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. There's the little side road right up there where you can park. And it is so amazing out. Yes, there's spraying chemtrails overhead, but it's still blue sky. Yeah, it's exciting that you guys are back with me again. And I love just getting out in nature. And on the way here, I was listening to a video by Ducey, and he was talking about Hebb's law and neurons basically that fire together wire together, and I've talked about this in some of my other videos. Dr. DISPENZA talks about it, and I learned about it in my master's degree, and I still have the article on neuroplasticity, how our brains are malleable and able to change. They're constantly changing throughout our entire human existence here, this temporary human existence. And so I was just thinking about, getting out in nature and making those changes that we want to make and surrendering into who we truly are, remembering that we are these infinite souls having these temporary human experiences. He was talking again about how 95% of who we think we are is like programming and conditioning in our subconscious and our mind and our body taking things over, our ego and stuff like that, whereas the 5% of our consciousness that we are trying to live by as we're starting to change, well, it takes us to have higher thoughts, raising up our vibrations, and then having those emotions that match those thoughts to create that change. So thoughts are electric and emotions are magnetic, and this is really about just living consciously, surrendering, and in those higher vibrations you're going to be creating your reality from a place of surrender, and that's what I am totally working on. So one of these days I'm going to bring my little ones to this hot springs with me, and as I'm thinking about this, my emotions get really excited, and guess what? My brain doesn't know if it's already happened yet or not, so I'm already reprogramming and reconditioning my brain. That's how this works. You start to think about things and do so in a conscious way, and this isn't about just going out and always like looking for the future or anything like that. It's living in the present moment, but envisioning those things that you want in your life. And there's transparency in things, because you can say, yeah, right now I don't really like where I am, but you can accept it and do those things by raising your vibration to change your current situation. And at first your body's going to be experiencing different sensations. It's gonna buck up a bit and kick back and say no and want you to go back into the old ways of doing things, but in time you're going to have a new hardware that's installed, and you no longer are going off of the old programming, and then your reality is shifting all along, and pretty soon yeah, what is right before you and what you have in your life, you start to see, oh my goodness, wow, exactly what I was envisioning is occurring. And I just surrendered however this was going to come about, you know, the outcome, and, you know, just put it out there, you know, and trust. Trust not in others, but trust in the divine creator that's in all of us. Yeah, we're just here now, and we can make our lives what we want it to be. And I think that getting out here with all of you, showing you guys, yeah, what we have here in Oregon, but all over this planet, there are beautiful havens, places where, you know, we will receive information from nature, and it will help us to shut off the old and, yeah, lift the veils. There are some different hot springs around here. I didn't find them last time, but I'm gonna look around. Gonna look around to see if I can find any of the other ones. We just passed someone else, and everyone is so friendly and nice at these places. They're just really wanting to be left alone and be able to be and get healthy in the alternative way of doing things, which is the ancient way of doing things. And I talked to my doctor today, yeah, on a Sunday, and my doctor said, just go out and get out in nature and be healthy and do the things that you love. Yeah, so what I was saying, there keeps being people who pass by us, but yeah, my doctor's name is actually my same name, and which is really cool because I'm my own doctor. I'm my own teacher, and yeah, in all areas of my life, I think that once we realize who we are, we can learn from others, and there's masters out there, I believe, that help us on our path, but we are the ones, and the keys are inside, and just start to silence everything around us and be able to go along the path that is laid out for us and to trust. So, yeah, I love my doctor very much. And you guys are each your own doctors as well, but the good kind of doctors that really go after the cause of what's going on and helping you to become your highest potential. And yeah, that's what Sherry's doing for me. So here's a log on the path. I'm just going to kind of show you guys back this way. That's how far we've come. Past some more people. Here is the water going by. You can either go under this log, or someone has made a cut over here. It's just so beautiful. Creator is amazing. Alright, so I'm going to show you right here. Here's kind of the path, and most of it is flat and, like I said, very muddy, but then there's one spot here where you're just going to kind of climb up, and the roots of the trees are kind of your steps. And there's two ways you can go. So now you have kind of a spot where it is a downgrade in the path. And since it has been so wet here in Oregon lately, it's been a lot of rain. Today's June 14th. It's starting to dry. I think the last couple days has been a little bit drier, but just be very careful. And last time when I left, it was pretty dark, so it's good to have a flashlight with you, just so you can see the rocks and the roots when you're walking and stuff like that. One of the things that I got, sorry, I keep looking over at the wrong place on the camera again. I've been doing better at that until today, but got some lemonade to drink. Last time I came, I kind of ran out of my drink, and I was pretty thirsty when I was here. I stayed for quite a while, but this time I am set and ready to go. I'm not on a fully raw food fast right now, but I have been doing pretty darn good. I feel good about where I am, and when I'm ready to start up again, I will let you guys know, and maybe some of you will be ready to go ahead and do some fasting, because I think that right now that's what's important, is to really help our bodies and to start letting go of all those things that aren't serving us. And we have so much different types of tension and energies that are stuck in our bodies that we don't realize are there. And so this is a time to really start cleaning out completely. It's a time to be powering up. 2020, we've got to go inside, and there's a silent revolution going on. And that silent revolution is an internal revolution. No shots or anything are being fired, are going to be fired in this. This is about remembering who we are and truly taking our power back in the divine love and light. And this ancient way of doing things, it goes against everything and all the programming and conditioning that we have been programmed and conditioned to behave and think and, you know, be in the monkey mind for all this time. The ego, all these identities that we take on and accept and believe. And we believe these thoughts and these emotions are all ours and everything. And yeah, this going inside and this going back into the ancient way of doing things is fully about surrendering. It's not about resistance. You know, I think that getting into the flow, we have this invisible hand that's behind us, that's guiding us and showing us the way, and we don't have to worry. We shouldn't be worrying. So yeah, it's so beautiful out here. I'm just going to kind of turn it around so you guys can see. It's awesome. I can hear people. We're almost to the hot springs, and I hope before it gets too dark I'm able to get some better pictures this time of the hot springs. I don't know. Some people go in nude. Some people, you know, have clothing, and last time I wasn't, you know, wanting to take pictures and stuff where there was a whole bunch of people around because, yeah, it's a private time, and be respectful of others. But yeah, we're coming around the bend, getting close, and this will be just so relaxing and so needed at this time. Alright, so here are a couple of smaller pools that I didn't see last time I was here, and the big one right now has some people in there, so we thought we would try this over here. Kind of two little spots people have made. Alright, so there's this, and I will be back to show you the other one. Across the way there was that small one last time, but I'll come back on to try to show you guys some more.